Hey there folks, this is GreenXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, this is episode 38. What I'm gonna do before we head on to get the last mandatory materia is chuck on... who should put it on? I want to put on Morph. There's a very good reason for it. I'm not actually gonna be making any use of it, but I want to get it to show you where it is in case there's some people out there who want to do it kind of thing. So we're gonna put on Morph. The enemy is quite rare, and I'll show you exactly where it is now. My throat feels really rough today, so if it's a little bit, you know. Use it in if you need to. I use the tent outside for some reason, but but use it if you want, it's there. The item I'm going to show you how to get today, as well as the stuff that we actually need to do, is something to do with one of the optional weapons. The ones that are really tough to fight. It's to do with the underwater weapon. I think it's called Emerald Weapon. I think it is. So, thought I might as well do that. What you need to do, get the item that I'm about to show you how to get it. It's the only way you can do it. Then go back to Kalm, where we had the big load of story and everything at the start of the game. By Midgar. And give it to a man in the town. It's only a small town, so you'll find him. But he's up by the inn, I think, somewhere. No, not the inn. Up by the weapon shop and all that somewhere, I think. If he's not, there's not exactly a lot of people there, so... He'll also ask for a couple of other things, but... you know. Anyways, no point saving. Hello, sir. Looking after your shop again, you. Takes a little while, but what we need to do... let's get back to the junction that sort of splits the left half of Junon from the right half. I'm not sure if going through the alleyway would be quicker or not, but either way. I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? It does indeed! The cannon has vanished! I'm guessing it got destroyed at the same time that the weapon did, from the big blast maybe? I'm not sure, I can't remember, to be honest. Either that or they're using it for something else coming up? Yeah, I can't say I've ever noticed that, but maybe. Anyway, let's go down here. This is the way we haven't been so far. Hello, sirs. That's how hard you trained. I miss this part, it seems like so long ago now. Where are they running off to? But yeah, it seems like so long ago that we were doing all that sort of Shinra stuff to get into the ship. Now we're doing things much more important, like stopping a meteor. And the only way to stop a meteor is to stop Sephiroth. What must she be thinking? I don't know. Let's have a look if this is any good. 8-inch cannon. It's not even a weapon. Oh, don't tell me it's just an item. It took me 5 hours to... not literally 5 hours, but 8-inch cannon is an item. Explosive damage against one opponent. Oh, what a waste of time. Well, okay. Nope. Right. This last piece of materia... I thought I heard the phone, sorry. This last piece of materia is the longest to get. Most awkward to get. Just leveled up. But yeah, it ain't just a matter of this reactor. There's a lot to this materia piece. We got something else to do as well. Not that under years that long. It doesn't take that long to do this place. But there is a boss here, so it's leveled up. Down here, it ain't too bad for money. If you're going for money. And EXP ain't too bad either. I think we're at the level where level grinding isn't really an issue anymore. But, you know. If you fancy it. I'm not going to use a tent because we're fine on health and stuff. But I will save. Just cause there's a boss coming up. And as well as that, I want to run around, even though it's a rare encounter, and try and get this item. Even though we're not going to be using the item. And the place you see it is... not by here. We're going further down. The underwater reactor of Junon. It's funny, innit? Because you don't see all these reactors the first time through these areas, and it's nice how they add them a bit later on, kind of thing. I like it anyway. Okay, here we go. I like to get to the tunnel area before searching for the enemy. The tunnel area is right by here. Nice music here. We've heard it before in Mythical Cave, I think, but you know. Okay, what I'm gonna do is have a couple of fights and see you once the enemy shows up. We found it! This is a ghost ship. I actually moved on to the area after the screen you were just on, so look out for that. What I'm gonna do is use Morph straight away. I'm not sure if you need to weaken the enemy before using Morph. Sort of like Pokemon once again. So, I'm going to attack with these two and hope that he just doesn't die. Because I'll be getting his out. It wouldn't surprise me if you do need to weaken it first. And the last attack, or as much damage you do, needs to, you know... Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. He's alive, he's alive. It's okay. It's okay, folks. Try again. This is the ghost ship. I don't know if I mentioned his name before. Can't be far off. Attack again. And again. I know he has somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000 HP. So I think we've done about 3,000 to 4,000 damage with physical attacks, and attack one more time. Ooh, St. Elmo's Fire. He's pretty weak, anyway, really. I didn't mean for him to attack twice. A bloody counter. But he's still alive, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise. That's what it is. As long as this guy doesn't keep attacking Cloud at all, we should be fine. Because I think he's probably in his last 1,000 HP, if my guideline is right, kind of thing. And I'm hoping this is how Morph is supposed to work. If not, we're not having much luck, are we? Oh, damn attack. Oh, good. Thank God for cover. I was bashing cover earlier on. Because there were these guys down here who were doing loads of physical damage. And Power just kept covering all the time, so... You know, he was getting really weak all the time. Even weak enemies can make you need to heal. Ooh, what the hell is this? What's he doing? He got rid of my morpher! The bastard! Complete turd. Ah, we were so close too. That's not even funny. Not even funny. But anyway, just keep morphing him until eventually he turns into a guidebook. Take that to a guy in Kalm, and you're sorted. You'll get underwater materia, I think it's called, where if you're fighting the underwater weapon, you have a timer to do with oxygen and stuff, probably. But if you have the underwater materia set to a character, then you won't have the timer anymore. You won't have the half hour to beat the boss, which isn't long, by the way. Might seem like a long time, but it's really not. Right, that's just another elevator. But at least you've seen what enemy does it now and how to go about it. Don't worry, it's not a massive reactor like we've seen before. I just realised I didn't buy the new sword for Cloud, the one from Midil. So we're not doing as much as we could be doing, but it's still not a bad amount. It's, you know, but you know, it could be doing a bit more. And here's the depressing reactor music again. Ugh. Let's save again. We have got a boss coming up, and it's not an easy boss by any means. It's actually a boss that got me stuck for a good month when I was little, because I just couldn't. This was my first RPG, I think, or one of them anyway. So I didn't realise that level grinding was so important back then. Either that or I was really lazy. Barrett leveled up there and he's up to 3,000 max HP. Just over. Close to it. Okay. Apparently, according to some people, there's a way to get through this place without setting off the alarm that we did at the start. I have no idea how to do that though. Another battle, is it? Okay. Yay, got it! The Shinra Alpha. This is a good piece of equipment that you can only get from these guys. Might be able to buy it later on, but I mean, you won't get from any other enemies, so obviously. Cloud's doing really bad with steel, so I'm gonna put it on Tifa, I think. If I got any slots. I'll see how this armor turns out now, actually. These are the underwater MPs. And they're the only enemies worth stealing from in this area. Could get a couple of the armlets, actually, if we wanted to, but... Oh, we got Regen with Cloud. Very good. That's a good mix with Magic Barrier. Anyways, let's see how this turns out now. Get rid of the fire armlet for... Nice good to remember, actually. I think I'd rather keep the fire armlet on. A little bit more defense, but such a low magic defense that it's not worth the trade-off. Get 2 more materia slots, but I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna leave it. Steal some more if you like. You could sell them. You could always sell them. But anyways. And then story. The huge materia. Whoop whoop. We found it. How they can tell us in there without ever having come here before. Oh, okay, it's on the crane. I mean, now it's on the crane. I don't know. Ooh, pink. Why is it pink? Would something so dangerous really be that colour? Anyways, they're gonna take it on that submarine. They are indeed. Let's heal up a little bit, just for a second. I'd rather Tifa have Regen, actually, but... We'll wait. We'll just wait until she does. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, here we go. Time for the boss. If you wanted to save after seeing that crane scene, because it can be a bit of a pain having to rewatch that crane scene and fight those enemies before it if you lose this boss, but... If you want to, this boss is weak against lightning, and doesn't have any resistances that I can remember. So, Ramuh is a good choice, Kjata is a good choice, Bolt 3 on all is a very good choice. I haven't done any of these, so we'll see how this turns out. I didn't think it was this soon, to be honest. But it is. Ooh, we can do it now. I think he can use lightning attacks as well, though. I might be wrong. Bolt on all. Do you think that's a good idea? I need all on the other stuff as well, though. Let's check her out. Maybe we can take this heal off for now. This heal off, I meant. Put the all back on, and because she's got a high magic stat as well, this might be a good idea. I'm going to put the lightning on, yeah. I'm going to keep the heal on him, just because we can get some AP for it. Here we go. There's such a good gimmick to this battle that you won't see in any other boss in this game. And I've never seen it in any boss in any RPG. I don't think. But anyway, let's do it now. Is Reno gonna let us get the huge materia before it gets on the submarine? We might have to fight for it a bit. I always thought that we would be fighting Reno, but there is something pretty suspicious in the background around here somewhere. There he is. It's tough. It's the same sort of precautions you need to take for this boss as with any other boss, but there is more to it as well. Bye, Reno. And like I said earlier, this is such a hard boss, for me at least. We'll see how it goes. Things have been going better this time through for some reason, so... Lapis Laser, this is probably his weakest attack. It's called the carry armor, by the way. It's got a left arm and a right arm, so... There's that. Maybe I should actually heal up first. Then I'm going to use Magic Barrier on all. If we get rid of the arms, then we'll have a much easier time with the boss, so it's worth getting rid of them first. Oh shit, he's dying. Is it Barret? No, oh, his physical attack ain't too bad actually. Actually, it's shit, so... I can cope with that. Anyways, if you've learnt Trine as well, which was learnt from... God, who taught Trine? Can't remember. I wish I could. Oh, Materia Keeper? I think. Yeah. Anyways, that's a good choice as well as Magic Breath. I think we'll go for Trine though, because it uses less MP, and we might need the MP to heal up with all 3 characters really. So next up, we put Bolt 3 on all of them. Claim Hazard on just the main guy. If we can get rid of the main guy first, I think the battle ends. Although I remember something strange happening when just the arms are left. I can't remember what. See how much Trine just did? Bloody hell. Anyways, as you've seen, without Magic Barrier, we can have a bit of an issue with our Lapis Laser attack. I'm now going to put Regen on everyone. It's worth it for every boss once you've learned it. Let's try Magic Breath, see how much damage it does. Trine did 1000 odd to each. I remember with Regen, this is a good trick if you're on the old PS1s where the cover flips up and everything when you press the eject button. With Regen, cast it on everyone and then open the cover and the battle will stop. The battle will completely stop, but Regen carries on. And then you shut the lid once you get full HP and it carries on. I don't know what to suggest if you do that with a chipped PS1 and it mucks up, because chipped PS1s always did muck up, so I don't know. When a character gets grabbed like this, you want to try and get rid of the arms. Because once the arm is dead, the character will be dropped. At the same time, at the same time, if you want to... Oh, I'm going more of that. If you want to kill a character off and then revive them, it might be a good idea, because you can still target the character. Ooh, Bot 2 is shite. Right, that's one arm down. How one arm died before the other I don't know, but... And how is doing magic damage with his physical attacks, because the magic barrier is still being affected. Anyway, we got out of that pretty easily. So that's amazing. Oh, Tiff hasn't got magic barrier. That's fine. Let's just heal up. So it's just the main body left. I don't think he should have that much health left once the arms are gone. But he does still have the Lapis Laser or whatever it's called. I think we'll go for the limit break. Try and get all years. Yeah, we got him. And we're fully healed now, because I'm not sure if once you beat him, he does something before dying, sort of like schizo up in the cliffs. I'm not sure. Yeah, good. I'm going to put Magic Barrier up just in case. Magic Breath's amazing, but, you know, MP. And we're done! I can't believe this series has been going so well. I think I try a bit harder, level grinding wise and stuff like that when I'm doing it for the videos. Regen's been learnt by Barrett and all's leveled up. God's Hand, that's for Tifa. I don't know if there's any better than the one she has on now. We'll have a look. But yeah, that's a relief. Anyways, there's still one more thing to do before we get on the submarine, but we will do it. We have to go after it. We do indeed. First up, let's get the God Hand on, or at least see what it's like. 6 materia slots. Ooh, look at that. The attack goes up, but the materia slots goes down. And she needs her materia, she's a magic user, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to take Bolt off here. Put it back on here. And heal back on there. There we go. So she's the only one without Regen now, which is strange, but you know. Just over here before we go for the sub. Battle Trumpet, obviously for Katsai. Not obviously really, because he uses microphones, but you know. And have a look around because I know there's something we really need for a side quest. Not over there. If you don't get this for a side quest, you're not going to be able to come back here and get it later. I don't think. Pretty sure you can't. Here it is, treasure chest. There's no treasure chest over there. Scimitar, that's for Sid. And Leviathan skill loss, that's what we were coming for. A key item that you don't need in the main game. Quite funny. Couple of battles, I'm gonna cut these out, soon sec. There are only 2 battles there after all, so it isn't as bad as I remember. But Tifa learnt Regen as well. So we just gotta learn Cure 3 with them all, and that'll be really handy, and it'll be, you know, pretty much the best heal spell for the rest of the game. You can get a materia called Full Cure, which is in Cosmo Canyon, and I'll show that off, I'll show you how to get it. Battle time, that learned Fire 3 there, so he's got that, and Tifa leveled up. Damn man, what the? Remember I was the leader first. Okay. We came a long way since we got in that train. Lots of things changed, this and that. Right, we got a minigame coming up. I am going to save once again. Use a tent, only because it's so cheap by this point. Why not? Like I said, it's the hardest huge materia to get. It's taken a while, isn't it? Well, it feels like it's taken a while, compared with just a minigame in Fort Condor kind of thing. Let's go. Hello soldiers. This is terrible. They're not going to fight though. Unless you want them. You can fight if you want them. There's not so much I've got to do. Showing that they're actually people now. Ah, so this is a guy where... This is these guys who we were trapped with when we were spying around and, you know, hiding. And now I've got no regrets. Attack! Take them prisoner. I can't be bothered to fight them, you don't get much out of them anyway. And there's nothing wrong with taking them prisoner, you know. It doesn't do much. The lack of space, the shaking, the roar of the engine. Oh god, he doesn't like subs. To be honest, I don't think I would like a submarine. I would never want to go on one. The huge amount of pressure when you go really deep into the ocean. If anything went wrong, you're gone. You're not going to be able to swim back up, you're not going to be able to do anything. I'm sure they got scuba diving things there or something like that to try and help, but the amount of pressure you get that far underwater, I don't know if it would be that much help. Let's sit in the seat. I'm not going to read the manual because I can't be arsed. Oh, come on then. I expect better at. Button placements. Triangle to speed up, fire torpedo is square and extra speed down. Speed down? Yeah. So I probably wouldn't remember that, so that's good. There's a red leader submarine carrying the huge materia. So let's make sure to get them. Sonar, there's mines around the place as well. I know, I only needed the controls, I don't need all this. Sink the red leader submarine. We've got 10 minutes. It won't take us 10 minutes, don't worry. But it does look like this is going to be a bit of a longer episode, I guess. The switch. This is the third huge materia. This is the one actually you don't need to get. I just realised. There's a fourth one which you do need to get, and we'll be getting that next time. Blimey. I didn't realise that. Anyways, triangle to go forward. We're locked on. So we'll square it. God. Let's slow down a bit. There we go. You're locked on when you... Oh god, I didn't mean to press that. And I hit a mine. Bollocks. Just get rid of the red sub and you're fine. This is a mini-game that unlocks in Golden Saucer. Done. If you let it get too far away, it can get a bit trickier, but we didn't, so... But yeah, it's a mini-game that unlocks in the Golden Saucer if you want it. The last mini-game, actually. I don't like it. There's a lot of the mini-games I don't really like in this game. But they do add a bit of variety, so I can see why they did it, kind of thing. It's just really slow. Nothing to it. Received Shinra sub. We got a new vehicle. We've got the submarine. We'll still be using the high wind. But the sub is good for exploring underwater. With the depressing music that comes with that. All Shinra submarine units, do you read? Oh god. This is going to tell us where the next huge materia is. Because we haven't got the materia, it's just crashed into the ocean, which confused the hell out of me. It doesn't really tell you that. Or if it does, I skipped over it. Next mission is return to Junon dock. We transport the huge materia from the airport. Those without other assignments will report for guard duty. Okay, so we need to go back to Junon and go to where the airport where the high wind was. Like you said, forget the huge materia for now, and it's easy to completely forget where it is as well. So, we are being forced to go back up. Which is annoying. It is annoying. Can't actually use the sub yet, but we will have the opportunity to, and it unlocks so much. Circle to get on. The only place you can dock are those sorts of bays like that one. Yeah, exactly. So, this has been GreenyXI. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again next time, when we head back to Junon and try and get this huge materia. The fourth huge materia really, because the third one's still underwater. So, see you in a bit, folks.